ahead.
Well, I'll let you ask it later, but it was crazy to me. But
If
anyway.
if your wife, well, this happened to someone. A lady went into our inbox actually today and said she started requesting. She was starting to get bored, right, in their marriage after 6 years, and she said she started requesting new positions and saying, do it like this, do like that, and instantly her husband started being like,
Thinking
who
she
you
cheated.
been
Yeah.
with? That's so unfair to me.
Yeah.
And I kind of just want to hear from you all, try to understand why would a man instantly jump to that?
Can I answer that? as
Yeah,
a man?
because that's not right.
Well, I'm not saying it's right, but you create patterns in your relationship, unfortunately.
But the
And-
pattern gets
well,
stale.
Wait, you asked.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you create patterns in your relationship, unfortunately, and that's why you have to be mindful. And so when you create a certain pattern after 6 years, and then you come to me all of a sudden talking about, can you do this, and my toe and all this stuff right here, and
Yes.
your toe was
Put
never
your
in
toe
play.
in it.
You ain't had nothing but
Put your big toe there.
but your toe wasn't never in play for 6 damn years. Now you got your toe out, and it's a whole new position, and you kind of look professional.
Why
at it.
wouldn't you welcome that?
Like you look good at the position, like you already comfortable. It
Maybe
ain't
they
new.
came to one of my workshops.
And I ain't never did the damn position with you. So I'm kind of trying to figure out where the hell you been, Terry, and why the f do you need to learn this position without me? Like how
But
did
here's the thing,
how did you
though.
learn to put your leg right there like that?
So here's the
Why
thing.
your leg over there, Terry? And why you never did it with me? That's what we thinking,
Okay,
man.
But okay, so let's play this out though, because this.
I'm playing
because
it out. I'm ready.
I want this woman, whoever sent this question. I made it.
So I'm telling
it's
you, ma'am,
anonymous.
that's what happened.
But it's not right.
You was
because-
it don't
so-
take 6 years to get a new position.
Okay, so
lady.
okay, we've been
And
together.
so,
We've
yeah.
been together 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We've been together 5 years. But is it not okay for me to start introducing some things and be like, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's try
if
this.
it's new, where did it come from?
It came from my imagination.
And your imagination was dead for 6 years, and then all of a sudden it just popped
What?
the hell up, and your imagination was like Disney. Now you turn into Walt Disney in 6 damn
No,
years,
what I'm-
and you a sexual machine. But you was
But
born
I've seen
all the first 6
but
years.
what
You
have
ain't
I
had none of
seen?
this in your
No,
repertoire.
But I've seen things on TV. I went to her class.
Okay, Terry,
And
we
so
watched
now
TV
I'm like-
together. How come you didn't put me in on
So
it?
now I'm like, you know what? It's been 5 years of the same, and I
I'm
want
being
to
devil's
spice
advocate.
it up,
Okay.
and so I want to start doing some of this other stuff I saw on TV.
Okay,
I
so now
watched
let's
Seven
go
Shades
in-
of Grey
let's
or
add-
whatever.
let's
What is
add-
that called?
Wait, babe. We
7,
gotta get
12?
back. Let's
Okay.
come back. Okay, because they on the show too.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So
we're
see
gonna
how we
talk
do?
about this later.
I'm just like,
And
wait.
so basically, whew,
What?
sir.
Okay, so I think
Okay,
that
let me breathe.
yeah, break. You take a break. I think that this is a great question. There's a lot of times this comes up with couples, and it does seem like it comes out of left field. But most of the time, somebody's been thinking this for a good while
Right.
before they actually bring it. But I think you have to give like a disclaimer of, I've been thinking about this. I went to a workshop. I was talking with my girlfriends. Like you got to give like the backstory of now how we are getting to this point of introducing. Of I'd like to
So
try new
communication.
positions. It all comes
all
back to
communication.
communication, right? But you have to be able to explain. But there's probably some insecurities there of, well, why you want to try all these new things and you haven't. There's probably some self-doubt. There's some insecurity. But just because she wants to try these new things doesn't mean that
That
she
she's
was already
cheating.
doing it with somebody else. Maybe
So it
she
doesn't
watched
mean-
Yeah.
a new porn and she saw these positions. She's like, well, that looks fun. I
Again,
want to
who
try
was
that.
she watching this new porn with? Because
I mean, it
I
goes-
wasn't present and I didn't see it. I'm just saying.
But it goes back to the communication, having this
Yeah.
conversation outside of the bedroom. When
Right.
you're feeling these things, you was like, you know what, I want to spice it up. You got to be comfortable enough with your partner to say, you know what, let's try some different things. Let's even talk about it. Y'all talk about everything else. Why can't
Right.
y'all talk about
Exactly.
sex?
Right.
So I love what Jen
So
said.
I be
that's
saying
a
to you
good
all the
answer.
time, like, when you gonna put me up on the wall and
But
stuff?
wait, come back. Don't bring the wall up right now.
Ain't-
Okay.
So when,
Damn.
saying.
when
I'm
you gonna
trying.
put it on
I'm
the wall?
trying. I'm trying all of my power to keep it in a row. Okay, look, wait.
Y'all
Terry,
don't need
Terry,
us no more.
don't need
Right, yeah.
Help me.
out.
Wait,
Y'all
don't
there.
talk on the way. Don't leave me on this. Okay, wait, Terry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Wait, babe. So
I
okay.
communicated.
You do, but that's not the type. That's not the communication we talking about. What they're saying, Jen hit a home run, and they all.
Mm-hmm.
What she said was, when you want to try something new, who this young lady is? Tell her, when you want to try something new, you have to kind of
Communicate.
soften the blow
Okay.
or give a backstory, so to speak. In other words, I was watching this porno movie while you was at work, babe, and they was doing this, and this, and so you think maybe me and you could try this, or this?
So imagine
So
me
then
saying
I'll
that to
say-
you. How's that gonna go?
That's
Babe,
fine.
I was watching porn today while I was at work.
No, while I was
While
at
you
work,
was at work, I was at
Yeah,
home watching
it's a
porn,
scenario.
and I saw something that I
Babe,
really
babe.
want to try. And what you gonna say?
This is the lady. This is the lady question. So I was trying to tell her the reason why her husband or boyfriend is feeling away, babe. Stick to the script. So because he don't know the backstory, and she just coming there busting it loose and and swinging and got new toys and all this stuff. He didn't sign up for that. So he wants to know, why the hell do you have a bag of toys? So she should say, babe, I went to a toy store, what they call it, toy party.
Yes.
And I bought some new toys to try at home with you. So then I don't have a shop value today.
And so this is when we come in, we say, like, why wasn't a conversation before you even went to the toy party?
Right.
To the toy store,
Yeah.
or whatever you
Ah.
did. So I'm thinking about doing this, babe. So what do you think about me going to a toy party? What do you think about us spicing up? And I'm gonna look up some things. Like, I'm interested in looking in porn or whatever they wanna do, but
Right.
having a conversation before the act is, and then you
Right.
bringing it up after, and now you want somebody to just go.
Be with
Jump
it,
with
and
it.
be understanding. So did you understand what he said?
I understand.
So it's a communication. That's all it really is. So tell that young lady that if you communicate a little more and give a little more of that backstory as to why you even want to do these things, then you don't make that man feel inadequate or make him feel like you're cheating on him or make him feel like, there's some side pieces.
But she has to know that it's going to be a safe conversation to have with him, that he's going to be receptive too.
Right. That's the
mean-
thing. How do you know?
Now- I'm sorry.
How do you know if it's a safe environment to communicate that?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's
nobody
yeah.
wants to be slammed and be like, "Well, what you been doing?" And nobody wants to do
Well,
that
that's
when
what I'm
all you're
saying
trying
about
to
the
right.
backstory. That's
You got to
what-
give
But
the
if, but
backstory.
if you feel that way in a relationship, there's something that
Right.
happened prior to that. There's
That
a
made
lack
you
of
feel uncomfortable.
connection,
So you didn't
communication.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to deal with that first before you
Yeah.
even
Before you
introduce
start bringing
something, a new
toys
side.
and-
Yeah.
Right.
all these tricks.
Because a lot of people would just try to jump to that without trying to deal with the real issues.
Yeah.
But
Because
most
a lot of
couples-
times
Yeah,
men
most
think
couples
that's
do,
going to
yeah.
smooth it,
Yeah.
smooth it over.
You have to be willing to really incorporate communication on a daily basis in your relationship. So when you
Yes.
do have these discussions, it is natural to introduce them. It can't be the only time you're communicating when there's a problem.
Right.
Right.
Because then that is going to result in somebody shutting
Feeling
down.
away.
yeah, yeah. Speaking of